The woman dragged her brother's body across the desert sand. She accidentally stepped on a mechanism that opened the way to the king of Hell's Hall. In the next second, sand burst into the air. A terrifying, gloomy building shot up from the ground. Looking up, she saw a sign that read Underworld Pawnshop. Before the woman could react, a group of wandering ghosts seized the brother's body. They were ready to drag him into hell. The woman hurriedly drove the ghosts away. Her shouting attracted the shopkeeper of the Underworld Pawnshop. The shopkeeper asked her if she wanted to make a deal. The woman immediately dropped to her knees. She agreed to work at the Underworld Pawnshop in exchange for the man's 70 years of life. Upon hearing this, the shopkeeper raised his hand and sent out a ray of purple light. The next second, the woman collapsed to the ground. After the master-servant agreement was signed, the shopkeeper sealed the woman's 7 souls into 7 bells. However, he granted her 7 days of remaining life on Earth, so she could return to the human world and complete her final wish. With each passing day, part of her soul would fade away. After 7 days, she must return to the Underworld Pawnshop. With the woman's help, the man quickly recovered and won the battle. Hearing the news, the woman was overjoyed. She hurried to the door to greet her brother, but she saw another woman sitting on her brother's horse. She couldn't understand why her brother would marry someone he'd known for less than 3 days. The brother said it was his fiancée who saved him on the battlefield that day, so he had brought his fiancée home. The woman explained that she was the one who had saved him on the battlefield, but he didn't believe her at all. After all, how could the daughter of a general's household possibly have gone to the battlefield? Her explanation sounded more like an insult to his fiancée. He angrily ordered the woman to apologize to his fiancée at once. Believing she had done nothing wrong, the woman refused to back down. Seeing this, the man raised his riding crop and lashed her hard. At that moment, the woman was completely broken-hearted. The brother who had once sworn to protect her for life was now going to spend his life with someone else. In the end, the woman fainted. The doctor examined her and found she wasn't breathing. Upon hearing this, the man began to panic. He hadn't used much force. How could he possibly have beaten her to death? The fiancé explained that the woman had very likely used a fake death potion from the western regions, which made her body warm but without breath. The man had no doubt after hearing this. He punished the woman, forbidding her from leaving the room for 3 days. As soon as they left, the woman woke up. The bells on her hands dissolved into a rosy light and vanished. She knew full well she only had 7 days in the world of the living. She also knew it was impossible for her to become the general's wife. She only hoped to use those 70 years of life to repay her brother for raising her. She instructed her maidservant not to tell anyone about this, because she didn't want her brother to bear this sin. 3 days later, the woman planned to go out for a walk to clear her mind. When the fiancé saw this, she lunged with her sword. The woman didn't want to waste words with the fiancé, but the fiancé blocked her and declared her claim to the man. She declared that the man would only marry her in this life. She told the woman to give up on loving him as soon as possible. After saying that, she took out the jade pendant the woman had given the man. She told the woman to take this broken trinket back. In the scuffle, the pendant fell and broke into 2. Pieces fell into the brazier. The man was about to walk over. Seeing this, the fiancé pretended to fall into the brazier.